In this presentation, we are discussing Unified Payment Interface, what is known as UPI. My name is Prakasha Shanbog. I live in Bangalore. Dispersing knowledge on technical topics is one of my activities. Digital payments occur via online media and require no physical exchange of money. As part of Digital India initiative, Government of India has been pushing to create cashless economy. The major step taken by India to achieve the cashless economy was the introduction of Unified Payment Interface or UPI. With the help of UPI, smartphone can be used as a virtual debit card. One can receive and send money with the help of UPI. UPI was developed by NPCI, an organization called National Payment Corporation of India. NPCI was incorporated in 2008 as an umbrella organization for operating retail payments and settlement systems in India. NPCI is a not for profit organization. Prior to UPI rollout, money transfers were limited from one bank account to another bank account through RTGS, NEFT, and IMPS net banking services. NPCI was a joint effort of Indian Banks Association and Reserve Bank of India in an effort to create a robust payment and settlement infrastructure in India. In general, swiping debit or credit card was not feasible for the common people like vegetable vendors, rickshawalas, hawkers, etc. UPI gave access to digital payment to anyone having just a mobile phone, be it a smartphone or just a simple feature phone. Counting currency notes or coins while paying or receiving is one of the painful activities where you need to be very focused and remain alert. If the transaction value is big with hundreds of currency notes, invariably counting has to be repeated to make sure that transaction is without any mistake. India is moving fast towards cashless economy with the introduction of UPI. We need to be proud today among all the countries in the world. India is the country with highest digital transaction accounting for nearly 46% of the share. As per 2022 data, India is followed by Brazil, China, Thailand, and South Korea. UPI allows you to transfer money from your bank account to another bank account using your mobile phone. One need to install an app which will act as a front end to UPI. Some of such apps are Beam UPI, PhonePe, Amazon Pay, Paytm, GPay, etc. UPI for its functioning requires a UPI ID and a bank account that allows UPI transactions. At present, there are about 100 registered banks that allow UPI transactions. The user of the app also need to create 4 to 6 digit password for enabling payments through app. All transactions done with app are captured as records in the bank account. Payments appear as debits and receipts appear as credits. App has a transaction history button through which user can see the history of transactions. Note that UPI transactions are absolutely free. The user is not charged anything for doing UPI transactions. How the UPI payment happens, it is interesting to understand. NPCI is the governing body responsible for managing and regulating UPI transactions in India. NPCI, with its server and network infrastructure, acts as the clearing house and settlement platform. When a payer initiates payment request, after it is authenticated, the request reaches the NPCI platform. The request is routed to the payer's bank. The payer's bank authorizes the transaction based on the payer's account balance and UPI PIN. The payer's bank sends a confirmation to NPCI indicating that the transaction is approved. NPCI sends confirmation to payer and money is transferred from payer's bank to payee's bank and payee receives a notification on payment. In this context, we need to understand what is UPI 123 Pay. UPI 123 Pay helps even a non smartphone user to do transactions by using simple feature phone with or without a app. In case of feature phone with an app, the phone or the handset will have app installed by the mobile phone manufacturers where you can make payments without using internet. Note that even internet is not required. You just need to register yourself on the feature phone app and start doing transactions. Even if no app is there, you can do payments from any feature phone by using IVR, miss call pay, etc. The limit for transactions on UPI 123 Pay is 5,000 rupees and the limit of transactions per day is 1 lakh rupees. We also need to understand what is called as UPI Lite. We are doing transactions online. There is always an apprehension about cyber frauds. If you are concerned about this, you may use UPI Lite app in your smartphones to do transactions. UPI Lite app lets people make payments without even active internet. One can pay exceedingly small payments with the payments going directly from the UPI wallet, what is called as UPI wallet, and not from the bank account directly. UPI Lite has a limit of 200 rupees per transaction. Rather, to use UPI Lite, you must add funds to the UPI wallet. There is a maximum limit of funds you can keep in the wallet, which is currently around 2000 rupees. UPI Lite does not require the use of password for making the payments. UPI Lite is currently available on BIM UPI app, Canara Bank, HDFC Bank, Indian Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Punjab National Bank, State Bank of India, Union Bank of India are open to use of UPI Lite. Currently, all UPI credits go into your bank account. You cannot view the transaction history on your app. However, the subscribers get a daily SMS informing the details of the transactions done on that day. UPI is considered as a game changer. UPI proves to be game changer in the digital payment sector as it allows any mobile phone used to transact digitally with or without limitations depending on the mobile device and the variant of UPI app used. India's digital payment volume has climbed at an average annual rate of about 50% over the past 5 years. That itself is one of the world's fastest growth rates. But its expansion has been even more rapid, about 160% annually in India. The UPI network genesis traces back to 2006 when RBI and Indian Bank Association jointly formed the National Payment Corporation of India. Growth for individual digital payment user is set to triple in 5 years to about 750 million. Merchant users transactions could double to 100 million according to NPCI. Finally, what is the impact on our lifestyle? I am sure with the digital payments progressing, with UPI becoming more and more common, most of us have stopped carrying the currencies, or we are limiting currencies to very small amounts these days. And in purchases, I am sure we are not facing the biggest problem, the change problem which we earlier used to face. I am sure earlier days, many times we couldn't complete the purchases for want of change. All those problems are now nowhere to be seen. Note that UPI transactions are absolutely free. The user is not charged anything for doing UPI transactions. With the UPI going stronger and stronger, our shopping experience has become easier, smoother, and our life has become very, very easy, very secured, and without any worries. Many thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can mail me. Thank you very much for watching this.